That's hectic.
It's a bit hectic here.
Look at the llama, cutie. See it?
Fupa balls clap. Fupa balls clap. All night long. Clap, clap, clap. Fupa balls clap. Fupa balls clap. All night long. Clap, 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 clap. Told me you love me, so I don't understand why promises are snapped in two, words are made to bend. Bigger, better, some stolen from Japan, collected from around the world. I'll catch you if they can. Lies, 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 yeah. Lies, 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 yeah.
I am planning to eventually try a visit to Kuwait because I've been invited by Salah because yeah, and you know, stay with him, and we're gonna try to just do stuff and videos and stuff. And if you guys remember, I was gonna go to Turkey around this time. No, he's not rage texting. I was gonna go to Turkey. Okay. So instead of Turkey, I'm gonna go to Kuwait as my first trip. And I would really, really, really love to bring you guys some really awesome content. No, I'm not gonna move. I'm not moving right now. Just for a visit. Like I was gonna go to Turkey. So instead of Turkey, I'm going to go to Kuwait. I'm trying to think. If I do go to Kuwait, I'm probably going to go for like 3 months. It's because of the visa is like 3 months long. And I was thinking of doing like a 90-day reverse show. Like my own show instead of TLC. What do you guys think? I don't have to stay 3 months. No, I don't have to. I can stay that long, I guess. Kuwait is very modern and wealthy. It's richer than Canada, isn't it? Yeah, it is, I think. I am a Canadian citizen. Everything is based in Canada, and I'm on tourist visa, meaning I'm allowed to film and make money. I'm a Canadian. Salah only wants citizenship.
So Salah only wants citizenship.
That's all you have. Where's your proof of this?
I am educated man. I can apply legally and get my visa very easy for me.
Yeah, you have a sister who's Canadian with a...
Exactly.
Yeah, so... It will happen when she reapplies. She's flagged. Little do you know, I don't have to reapply for a visitor visa. You know nothing.
Because she is a tourist visa, okay? She have only 3 months and she don't have a civil ID to get married, okay?
Okay, yeah, I did say I was on a tourist visa because I was. But how do you know things haven't changed since then? That's my point. Like, so perhaps something happened and I went through some kind of recourse and changed my status. For all you know, right? Do you work for the government? No, you don't. You've never been to Kuwait. You don't know the laws. You don't know how things work. All you're doing is Googling things, all right? So there. I could come on a work visa, but I'm not. So I'm gonna stay most likely for a longer period. For 3 months I can be on a visitor visa if I can, inshallah, and then I can leave the country. So we could drive to a country for like a trip and come back. I don't want to leave him for this long. It makes me sad. Salah, I wish he was coming, Estrella. Hi, Lolo. Inshallah someday, but in the meantime, I would really like to stay there as long as possible. Like, after the 3 months, or maybe shortly before the 3 months, take a airplane to somewhere close by, like Dubai, Doha, somewhere like that. And then try to re-enter with a new visa for another 3 months. It's hard to, it's hard to get, like, I could maybe get signed on. I don't know, it's complicated, but being a tourist there is legally less complicated than me, like, applying for civil ID and everything there. What country should I go in between my visa? I think we should go to Dubai. The process for residency, you can't get a permanent residency there. It's like that in most, so you need to be, like, born Kuwaiti or something. I don't have to do taxes in Kuwait. They don't have income tax in Kuwait. Honestly, I wish I was, like, a resident there in some ways. Why not get a family visa? I might. I don't think it's a family visa. No, family visa in Kuwait is something else. I remember looking it up. Kuwait has very particular visas. I guess I could get, like, signed on to his business, but I don't know. You can't, it's not easy to become a permanent resident in Kuwait. I know people are wondering about that, babe. They always say, you can't get married on a tourist visa unless you're foodie beauty. If you have a job where you earn more than 5K a month, you could get a UAE visa for you and Salah. Oh, really? I gotta look into this. Okay, send me the info, Melissa. Inshallah, I am going to be in the Middle East for at least a few years. So, I'm not going to talk about my visa and all that, but basically I'll be a resident and I won't have to worry about traveling back and forth. It's just, the journey is just way too hard on me. I just don't, it's not something that I enjoy doing really regularly. Every 3 months, it's too much. And I don't like to leave without my husband. What kind of rules is there regarding visa status? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that because, again, it's kind of private, you know, but I'm not going back to Canada, so. I had to come here on a tourist visa, but as my husband, he can sponsor me. I don't know, I was talking to my mom and, like, I feel kind of sad that, you know, I probably won't be going home for, like, at least maybe 3 to 4 years. I just can't do the trip. It's so traumatic for me to like, I can't do it. Like, I plan on being, like, a resident for at least a few years, if not maybe indefinitely. For me, my situation is, you know, ideal for me. Like, you know, I'm gonna, as a resident, I'll have a huge break on a lot of things that I can catch up on my stuff in Canada. As a resident, I get free healthcare with paying no taxes. Duh. My visa's up at the end of the month. No. This month? No. No, it's not. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Alhamdulillah. Or mashallah. As well. Knock on wood. Are you packing for Saudi? We're not yet triggered. We're deciding between that and, like, Thailand, the first trip, but we're gonna go to both. How do you manage to not have to visa bees? Civil ID. Yeah, because of Salah's, you know, my husband, so. Yeah, I have health insurance, yeah. But, yeah, so, like, whenever, like, before becoming a resident here, you have the OHIP. which covers international claims. But when I went to the clinic, it was so cheap that I didn't even need to make a claim. But as a resident, you get coverage here as well. The thought with a sponsor, you'd have a resident visa. Not a resident. So people think it's not. Okay, you can't Google certain things. Like just like with our marriage, you know, people thought they'll Google everything and see that you can't get married without a civil ID. Blah blah blah. Well, you can. There's ways around things. Are you going to become a citizen of Kuwait? I am. Yeah, well, resident, not citizen. You can actually be. Like Salah can sponsor me here, so. And it's not on a family visa like everybody thinks. It's not that. Don't worry, maybe someday we'll be able to explain more, but we're thinking about it. No, it's not tourist visa. You cannot, yeah, tourist visa is different. Is Howie Kuwaiti or on a visa? Howie's a Bedouin. No, I'm not testifying for anybody. I have not even been contacted. Look, I'm in another country. I'm a resident of another country. Nobody can touch me, okay? So, one reason was I thought it would be, you know, mostly just a bit homesick. Mostly for the cats, to try to bring them here. And to see my family, and you know, I know people thought it was because my visa was expiring. That's not true. But we're gonna travel, and I can't leave Salah. I'll miss him too bad. Jay Dyer, I don't really talk about my visa status. Keep that private. We sacrifice a lot living in Canada for I know, that's the thing. So much. The taxes are crazy. And you only realize it creepy when you live in a tax-free country. Yeah, I do pay my taxes. I have to pay the taxes that I owe. If you become a non-resident of the country you're from, you don't have to pay taxes there. They just like to speculate about my visa status. Salah's business, like who cares? It's all none of your business. That's like none, zero whatsoever, any of your business. Can you address the rumors you're having issues getting your visa to return? No, I can't address that because it's imaginary. But okay, I have a question about that. Curious, why do people care? You know, I see people like, I'm sure, I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it happens. I don't even have to look. People have 5 million hour live streams about my visa status like it's anyone's business. Why is it such a big point of contention? You know, travelers have to deal with immigration, you know, like why is that a big deal? Why is that a conspiracy?
Visa issues because you're not married? What? No, that's not even true though. Why would I admit to something that's not true? I mean, okay, people have absolutely zero proof of like anything. It's kind of weird we're still here. Yeah, I mean, if it was Lisa, no, I wouldn't tell. If there was, I don't feel like I owe that information to anyone. You know, like my visa status, that's weird. Why? Why does anyone even care? You know, like we have our reasons for doing what we do and that's it. It's our life. It's our private life. We have a right to privacy.
Why does it matter to you how long we're on vacation? Are you jealous? Like, what's your problem? Like, we're allowed to be on vacation as long as we want. Whether I'm here for a visa, whether I'm not here for a visa, it's none of your business and has no impact on your life. So who cares? Like, how is that a flex? Like, I don't understand. I really don't get it. A visa run. Like, it's not, but even if it was, why do people care about that? I guess nobody really cares. They just want tea. Nick Ocado did visa runs all the time when he was in Colombia. Oh, really? Yeah, that's true. I had feelings like maybe it's not meant to be because nothing was ever working out. You know? Like, just a lot of things weren't working out. And so I'm like, is this a sign from God? Like, I'm not supposed to, you know? I don't know. Did you border hop to Qatar? There was a time early, like last year I did that, yeah. But I don't do it now. But I did go for a weekend just by myself, and it was fun. I stayed in a really nice hotel, and I'm like, I'm not telling anybody. It's okay if you visa hop, no one can boast. Yeah, I don't do that now. Haven't had to do that, but yeah, I haven't been to Qatar in a while. Qatar is easy, like, for me to just go because, no, I went by myself last year, for a weekend, and it's a really gorgeous place. It was so nice doing something without telling anybody. I love it. I'm gonna do that more often, or maybe I already have. But I don't know what the big deal is, like, why people are like, oh, she's visa hopping, like, who cares? Like, really, who cares? I don't know what the big deal is. A lot of people do that. Like, even if that was what I was doing. It's like no one's business.
Lights, lights, lights.